Yes, people, Arsenal with Ash, another big game here. It's Newcastle versus Arsenal, and this is the match preview. A big game, a place where not many people go and get points and win games there. It's a tough place to go, Newcastle away. It always has been within the Premier League, even when they weren't that great. And a big stadium, fans that love football, and they've got some top players, some really top players. This season they've had a bit of a mixed bag in terms of performances and results. They've had obviously a few injuries as well, like pretty much all the clubs in the country. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game. They're just off the back of a good midweek win against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup after losing to them coincidentally in the league. Sorry. So yeah, we're coming up against a team that has the likes of Alexander Isak, who's back in form, scored in his last couple of games. Anthony Gordon, who's back. Bruno Guimaraes. Um, and yeah, they've got some top players, man. But we have to feel confident, and we need to go there and win. We need to go on a run now. We've got quite a few away games, especially in the month of November. I think we're at home once, which is to Nottingham Forest. But with the next two games, in fact, this next week is going to be massive for our season. We've got Newcastle away, Inter Milan in midweek in the Champions League away, and then Chelsea away, all before the international break. So it's time for the boys to step up and go and get those points. We've gotten some positive news in terms of the injury front. With Odegaard, our captain, who should hopefully be back by midweek now for the Inter Milan game. This game comes a bit too soon for him. Gabriel and Ben White both look like they should be okay for tomorrow, mainly Gabriel, who Arteta has already said in his press conference that if he trains, he should be fine, and it is looking likely that he will be. So yeah, it's looking good for us. We've obviously had a good midweek win. We had a battling performance last week against Liverpool, and we need to make sure we go and get those points, man. I remember this game last season. I feel like it was this weekend, in fact, this time last year, and we went there and that goal, that when Gabriel got pushed and they gave it and VAR didn't do anything, it still leaves a sour taste. Like it's I just hate it. And that was a real frustrating game. But we need to make sure we turn the tables. I remember even I think 3 years ago, playing there, and they ended our top four hopes. And then the following year, we went there and won 2-0 within our title race. And then last year, like I said, 1-0 defeat. And like I said, it's a tough place to go, but we need to go there and go and get those points. So yeah, I'm confident. I'm confident. I feel like the boys will be able to put together a performance that will do enough to win the game. We've got enough quality within the team, with Saka back as well and looking on fire. And will we see Ethan Nwaneri after his performance midweek? It's very interesting to see. But yeah, let's go into the predicted lineup. I'm going to go with David Raya in goal. Obviously had a break in midweek where Tommy Setford made his debut in goal for us, but David Raya, I'm sure, will make his return to the team. At right back, depends on Ben White's fitness, but I'm going to go Ben White to start that game at right back. And then Saliba and Gabriel, and then Timber at left back. If Ben White's not fit, we could possibly see Timber go right back and maybe see Zinchenko play at left back, but I don't want to see that in a game like this, if I'm honest with you. But I don't know, we'll see. He was quite good in midweek, but obviously the opposition is completely different. And in midfield, although I want to see Declan Rice in the 6, I think we're going to see Partey back in there, and I think we'll see him next to Rice. So yeah, I think we'll see Partey and a Rice midfield in a kind of pivot, and then going forward, Rice gets a lot higher in the channel, which I don't love. But at the moment, Partey's undroppable. He's been fantastic. So he has to play, and so does Declan Rice. So I think they'll both play. And I think we will see a Saka and Martinelli out wide, and then Havertz and Trossard up front, alternating within that false 9 kind of 10 position. And I think that's more than enough to go and win this game. Obviously, Newcastle are a very physical team, and I feel like that team that we can put out is a team that can deal with the duels very well. We know how strong Saka is. We know how good Rice is in the duels. We know how good our defenders are in the duels. Even Partey, he seems like he's getting a bit more to his physical level. So I think we can cope with that. but we need to make sure that we're creating our chances. If they get an early goal, it could be a problem because they'll just sit and make it difficult for us and make sure we can't play. So yeah, it's going to be very important. I think set pieces will be massive for both teams. So defensively and attackingly, obviously we back ourselves always with set pieces. And yeah, if we can get it quick to the wingers out wide early, so they don't have enough time to set and get their wingers doubling up on both Saka and Martinelli, then we'll see some joy, because we've got two of the most dangerous wingers in the league. And they don't want to see Saka running at them. They don't want to see Martinelli running at them. So yeah, hopefully we can do that and we can go there and get a comfortable win. But we'll take the 3 points regardless. It's an early kickoff, always going to be tough. So yeah, my prediction, I'm going to go with a 3-1 win. I'm going to go with Saka to get a goal. I'm going to go with Big Gabby from a corner or a direct free kick to get a goal. And I'm going to go with Havertz to get a goal as well. So yeah, I'm going 3-1. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And yeah, let me know what you think. And I'll see you for the match review. Take care.